connect with you.
Hey, everybody. Happy Star Trek Friday. It's time to Star Trek and chill. It is your favorite time of the week. We had some technical difficulties while we giggled, and you guys, okay, so we have so much to talk about that's Star Trek related. However, just to let you know what we were talking about, which is maybe why technical difficulties hit, because there's some kind of weird internet karma. We were talking
Our
about the
FBI agents were
days.
investigating.
Let us know if you remember the days of when the internet was the wild, wild west. You know, like the mid to late 90s to early 2000s, when it was like anything and everything was on the internet, completely unregulated and completely insane. Let us know what you remember about that time, because boy, oh boy,
Yeah.
that was
That
nuts.
monkey one is gonna scar me.
Man, you cannot unsee the
hearing
things that you saw 25 years ago
terrible.
back
No,
on the internet.
Just the verbal descriptions of this is just
Do you remember
Yeah.
like having to, it wasn't so much even it was like you had dial-up, but you also had only a certain amount of time on dial-up, you
Yeah.
paid for minutes.
I think that was a Canadian thing, probably.
It may have been, although
because weren't those CD type things for AOL that you had to put in, and that was your
Floppy disks,
assuming you were going,
CDs.
assuming you were going through AOL, yeah, exactly, like that was it. The internet was like that's how you got there,
Right.
Mhm. So the
Yeah.
point is, everybody, that we
Yeah.
have a ton to talk about. We're going to talk about the 2025 Lappy Awards, the only and first Star Trek Awards show. It's going to be amazing. We got some categories. We've got some STLV guest announcements. We've got the future of Star Trek. We've got Lower Decks, Picard,
So
Uhura,
interesting.
all kinds of stuff. Also,
There's
you
some
guys,
good stuff in there.
also, I was thinking, and you guys tell me what you think about this. I was thinking, just for fun. Nobody knows where I'm going with this. Oh, I just raised my hand. Just for fun, today we can knock out all of the Golden Lobe categories. We call that the just for fun category, right? We might as well do it. I mean, they're going up in a week, so we might as well have them ready. We've been flying by the seat of our pants here at Virtual TrekCon, everybody. It's been a very, very busy year, so
Yes.
we are just
it has.
we are just knocking it out the best way we can last minute, and it's so much fun. Linda Anderegg says MySpace.
Fun.
Yeah.
MySpace. It's fun because we have such a fun team. So
We do have a fun team.
Oh, Melissa Longo's here. Speaking of team,
hi, hello. Oh, wrong hand. Hello, I want to match the Lappy Award. Hello.
I was like, there is no wrong hand, but I get you now. Okay.
There is no wrong hand.
Katie, meteorologist, is also here today.
Hello. I am still repping Starfleet, by the way. I'm just cold.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Right?
Jenny.
Right?
Whoa, you guys did it.
Ah, yes.
You guys are wearing the two different versions of the Decor Province Majors. Everybody's favorite Resistance baseball team. Look how cool that is.
That's awesome.
So Jenny's got like the cool little front where it's just got the D and the Major Kira. That's like their little emblem. Melissa has the baseball shirt. Everybody, you can get your very own Decor Province Majors baseball shirt or t-shirt at the Star Trek and Chill online store at the description box below. Click that link, get your very own shirt in your favorite style, color, and size. And by favorite size, I mean the one that fits you, whatever. Or actually, I think the 90s are coming back, so you could go 2 sizes too big. Have you seen people wearing big pants? I'm like, yay, we finally get. I can't.
I got big pants.
I can't wear the ones that are like everybody. For the years, people were wearing skinny jeans and like ankle cleavage. I'm like, I'm not gonna show ankle cleavage, you weirdos. Get the baggy jeans back.
I
want
ankle cleavage pants.
You may.
I've actually been like thinking of doing both. I want to because I've got like the wide legs, and now I'm like, you know what? Maybe I do still want a couple of skinnies just for different occasions,
Mix it up.
Oh yeah, don't you have to toss clothes away.
No, I just I bought new jeans because the skinnies I had, they get holes in them, in places that are like not so good.
My jeans
So
have 3 holes in them. That's how I wear them. Otherwise, you can't
Okay.
put them
Smart
on.
Alec.
he's a bit of a smart aleck. It's true.
Is that the meanest thing Katie's ever said? Oh, yeah.
So cute.
I know. And she meant it
Smart
too. She's
Alec.
like, oh, you're just you know what you are? I'm going to say
I
it.
love
You're
it.
smart Alec.
I've been hanging with the elderly all day. That's all I got.
That's lovely.
Girls.
What were you doing with the elderly today?
Oh, there was a women's expo in Lansing where it's just a bunch of elderly women roaming around shopping for goods, and they were all very kind. One of them kissed me on the ear. It was
Aw.
great.
Aww.
That's lovely. Were you
It
there
was
in a
adorable.
professional capacity, or did you just happen upon them?
I was in you're going to stand in front of our station's booth and do whatever the public would like.
Ah, gotcha.
Capacity. Which mostly they just wanted selfies, and there were several that wanted videos for their husbands
Oh
because
my
they wanted to make
God.
them jealous.
That's
Aw.
amazing.
It was
That's
so
so
sweet.
cute.
It was great.
So here's something cool. So our friend, the Matt Boardman, coming through in the clutch. I couldn't find where I placed a couple things with more technical difficulties, by the way. So the Matt comes through and says, I got you right here. Here are the Lappy Awards. Here's the fun image
Yeah.
for those. Look how gorgeous that is. Ow!
It's so pretty.
Oh yeah.
This thing is so hot. Riker is humping the screen right now.
Uh-huh.
And then
Okay.
here are the beautiful golden lobes.
I love it.
Amazing.
It's incredible. I've always wondered, like, the amount of time and effort put into something that's, just the golden lobes. They're just for fun. But this makes it look like, wow, we really got our shit together.
We do.
It's so fun.
Is this
I
an
love
orange?
the O in the middle of the lobes.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a Ferengi.
I like it too.
That's
Aw.
awesome.
I love
Anyway.
it.
The 3D design abilities
Mhm.
of the Matt
Right?
Boardman are second to none.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Exactly.
This
Without
is
the
a
truth.
combined effort, right? Between Matt Boardman and Joy.
Yes.
Really?
With the graphics. And we may even at some point divulge how Katie has lent her
Mhm.
skills as well. Oh my God, there are too many skilled people, you guys. This is why I forget to say, and I'm Ryan T. Husk, because everybody is so skilled amongst us. It's really good stuff. But is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Anyway, let's say hi to everybody in the live chat real quick so that we can get this show started kind of officially. Hello to Mark Zutkoff, Melanie Thompson's Kathy D, Fran Iverson, Glenn Iverson, Rashid Uzaman, Sentai Ranger, Donnie, Bob D, Matt Boardman. Thanks, Matt.
Yay.
One Trek is here. Joshua Reeve, Walter Ian K is here. May Borello. May
Awesome.
Borello.
Hey.
Definitely a song by Harvey Danger, I think. May Borello.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's what,
I'll buy that.
Harvey Danger. They've got a song called Carlotta Valdez. I think May Borello is an even better song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dave Gregory, hello. Arg Scott, Linda Anderegg, what's up, Badger?
Sure.
And everybody. All right.
Timothy Bop. Yeah.
Timothy.
I don't know
Cerulean
Timothy
Blue.
Bop, but
Oh, hi,
Bop with
Timothy
2
Bop. I see him
Ps.
now. He said, what
Yeah.
up?
I like that.
it's like I don't recognize that
Yeah.
name. What's up? That's cool.
That is cool.
That is cool.
It's just- It reminds me of you guys it's not your age, but the High School Musical where it's like, yeah, we're gonna bop, 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 bop to the top. That anytime I hear bop, it's just like a sleeper cell ignites
All
in
right.
my brain.
Jenny, when you hear Bop, what song do you think of? Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this.
Bebop.
Focus. What?
She Bop.
Damn, that's not it. And don't say, and
But
Melissa's
also,
thinking,
the first thing I think of is Bop Magazine.
Don't think of bop.
Or the Big Bop.
Bop,
No.
skip, bop, bop, bop,
No.
dip it, dap, bop.
Not at all.
No, I'm thinking
I
of
think of who put the bop in the bop, 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 who put the jam
That's a
in
good
the
one.
lemma, ching,
Ding.
ding dong.
I love that one.
I'm thinking, who's got it in the live chat? Think, they're doing bop, they're
Gonna
doing she
bop
bop.
to you, baby.
Glenn Iverson's
all
got
night
it.
long. I'm gonna
Glenn Iverson's got it.
you, baby, till the break it down.
Unskinny Bop by Poison.
Ooh.
Unskinny Bop.
Oh.
No idea what that means to this day. That's like
See, I
1990
don't know
or
what that
something.
means.
Katie, don't even bother.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Joshua Reeve knows it.
that in choir. I
Melanie
say the other
gets
one
it.
in choir.
Yeah.
Dave Gregory says teeny boppers. So we just came up with like 5 bop songs. Is there
Yeah.
a 6th? There's the Big Bopper.
Yeah. Who's
That's not a song.
guy? Yeah.
Right.
Bop.
Bop
There's
goes the
Bob da
world.
Bob da da Bop, but that's not Bob. Bop.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Walter
Okay.
Ian K says, Bop's your uncle.
Hi, Bop.
Hi, Bop.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Timothy Bop, see what you started? Good job. Good stuff.
Great
Mhm.
name.
Womp baba loo bop a wop bamboo.
Bamboo.
Tutti frutti.
Ah,
Ooh,
good
frutti.
song.
Ooh. Wop bop a loo bop.
Okay,
Bamboo.
so we have a couple. I'll tell you what we've got here so far. We have a couple of these golden lobes. Melissa calls them something crazy, but I'm not going to repeat that.
Oh, wait, before we get into that, Jenny just reminded me, what are we all drinking?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's Friday.
Thank
That
goodness
was-
somebody's on
that was a
top of
pretty
things.
can.
It is a pretty can. I forgot I
It is
really
a
like
very
this
pretty
one.
can.
I'm just going for it. This is Cove Soda, raspberry, brewed in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Actually, it's not in Halifax. Anyway, but around here. Yeah, and it's like one of those like probiotic.
It looks really good.
It's delicious.
It looks
like
like
it is
80s.
made with raspberries. Like it's
It looks
The
like
whole
bubble
the
gum.
color's so
raspberry.
nice. Like they're just they're
Looks
so good.
delicious.
And not too
Mm.
But raspberry soda, though?
Mm.
Do you know what the dumbest country in the world is? Canada.
Yes.
Duh.
Oh my gosh.
No. Bermuda.
I went in a different direction with that.
What do you drink? I'm just kidding. Canada's not dumb. Everybody
No.
loves them. It's just a play on words. I don't know if they are. They seem nice though. Melissa, what are you drinking today?
Oh, I'm drinking lemon ginger probiotic sparkling
Ooh.
beverage
Nice.
from Trader Jose's. Woohoo, woohoo! I love
Lovely.
that store.
Mm.
Your
Everybody's-
two cans are just like a perfect color combo.
I know, right? And they like go with our background too. They just
Gorgeous.
well done. Cheers to that.
Cheers, Jenny.
What about you,
I'm gonna drink this in
Katie?
30 seconds.
I am shaking it up a bit. I have a Sprite.
Whoa, go Sprite.
Whoa.
Go.
Whoa.
Crystal Sprite.
It's like Crystal Pepsi, yeah.
Oh, it's delicious.
That's fantastic.
Well, I think Katie was the only one that didn't get the probiotic drink memo.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So I'm going with another
Probiotic.
delicious guava rose beverage.
Ooh.
It reminds
That's
me a little
so
bit of-
delicious. Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that.
I know. I noticed you did that too, but I was like, I'm not gonna.
So delicious. Well,
While we're
and
talking
it goes
about
with
cans.
the cans comment.
Mhm. But it reminds me of when going to Club 33 and ordering a rose petal beverage and everybody making fun of me. I was like, what? It tastes good. There's like
What?
a really good like
Yeah.
and they even had like a little crystallized rose petal on top that you can eat with your
Ooh.
mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked
Yum.
it.
Yeah. There
People
was a
used to.
rose gin I used to just love.
You know what made
Mhm.
funny me the most about it? Those of you that watched the first podcast on Falling Tower would know Jurassic Jennifer Durst.
Oh,
She would always
yeah.
be like, "Are you gonna get your rose petal drink again?" It was like, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe I
Maybe
will.
I'll get
It's
a Long
delicious.
Island. I don't know. Maybe I'll get both.
I like rose petals, rose
Mhm.
flavored stuff.
Me too.
It's delicious.
Mhm.
Me too.
Okay.
Mm.
So let's see. Oh, One Trek says they bop. I don't know that one. They bop.
They bop.
They bop. Okay.
Mm.
So let's pull this up again real quick so that we can introduce the Golden Lobes.
This is exciting.
Woohoo!
So what this is just
Yay.
for those of you that don't know or don't remember, this is to be added on to the Lappy Awards during the voting. That's like it doesn't really make the Lappy Awards show, but it's its own show that's just for fun. It's theoretical stuff. Like the Lappy Awards are what was the best movie, or what was the best, well, there was one movie this year. What was the best episode of 2024? And then people vote on that. Or, what was the most shocking moment of all the episodes in 2024? Those are not theoretical. Those are opinions. Those are just what you believe. But the theoretical ones are like last year we said, what 4 characters would make the best ABBA cover band? That's just a silly theory, whatever, hey, who cares? It's just fun.
Yeah.
Right. And some were very, very funny. It's just like that last one I just said, boy, that was funny. Saying it out loud, it really doesn't sound that funny anymore.
Aw.
But
last
it
year
was,
it killed.
Aw,
and it was fun
it
because we
was
love
so
ABBA.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So here's what I have here. I've really just got one. I've got 2. And they're a little more of the serious nature. And I know Melissa, you sent in a couple too. So we're gonna have a little fun with this. What do you guys think about this one? Because these couple are a little less silly, but I didn't feel like they really work in the Lappies.
Okay.
One is let me make this a little better here. Which Star Trek documentary would you most like to be seen done next?
Ooh.
Because there have been a lot of them, most notably by 455 Films. We've had For the Love of Spock, so it was a Spock documentary. We had Chaos on the Bridge, which was about the first 2 to 3 seasons of Next Generation and like the end of the original series. It kind of spans those. There's the Voyager documentary coming up. It's about to be released. There's the Deep Space Nine documentary. There was a documentary on the captains. So, I just thought like there are a few options like because it really could be anything. A documentary doesn't have to be just specifically on a series. We could have Enterprise, the original series, the animated series. We could have a documentary on the motion picture. Just because like that could be a really,
There's a lot to talk about there. Yeah.
Right.
There could be a
We have one on
documentary
Jeffrey Combs.
on restarting the franchise in 2017.
Yeah.
There could be a documentary on just the Kelvin movies.
It could be a documentary about the art department through the years.
Ooh, good one.
Ooh.
Also have
Shout out to Matt Boardman.
Star Trek Engineers, because we had one on Captains, so maybe
yeah.
have one on Engineers.
Yeah.
You could also have one on Star Trek Aliens.
Oh, that would
So,
be cool.
Just there are
That would
no
be
wrong
cool.
answers here, except for the Captains, because that was done.
Yeah.
So
Or the
what do you
Captains
guys think?
2.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
That because we have new captains.
All the new caps.
Well, that's a fun one, right, guys? I mean that's
Absolutely.
definitely
It's
one.
fun.
That
I think that's
should-
great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one's. But do you think that one should have been in the Lappy Awards, or because? But that one's more theoretical, right?
Yeah, it's theoretical.
I
Because we
guess
did
so.
have a which was the best documentary on the Lappy Awards.
Right.
Right.
I think it could fit in either though.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's not funny, but it's very interesting and people will be engaged with it because people
Right.
have a lot of, like their favorite things. Documentary about just the ships.
Right.
Ooh.
Boom. There.
Okay.
You've got 40,000
So-
people on board
So
with that.
on top of the ones that I just mentioned, and Katie, you said Jeffrey Combs. Jenny, you said art department. Everybody in the live chat right now, give us example answers that you would like us to put to
Ooh.
vote on. Okay, just tell I mean, but not
I was
just
reading
silly
Chuck's.
ones. Things that you actually
Chuck's.
want to see. What's Chuck's?
Oh, well, then take out the Jeffrey Combs.
Chuck's one is funny.
The
It's
Bolian Alley?
called the Bolian Alley.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's awesome.
So that'll be one. We're just kind of starting off that way, right?
Ooh. Joshua Reeves
Yeah.
says Blitzkrieg Bop. Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Ooh.
Cowboy
Ramones.
Bebop.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
cool. I don't know
Hey.
that song.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sure, great one.
Yeah.
Another one was one that I came up with a few months ago, but since we kind of, as Eve England would say, we kind of slagged off a bit on dropping this. This one's a little outdated because I was thinking a fun one would be most anticipated new production. And one was Section 31, but we can't really include that anymore.
Yeah.
And then there's SETI Alpha 5, there's Starfleet Academy, the SETI Alpha 5 that they've been talking about forever. Starfleet Academy. There's the Tawny Newsome live action comedy. There's Star Trek 4.
Oh,
And there's
yeah.
also an untitled original movie that they've just been hinting about.
Origin story. Yeah.
Origin story, yeah. So that could be a fun one.
Which sounds further along than Star Trek 4 does.
Yeah.
True.
Because there's an actual script and director and
Yeah.
involved with those.
I want to hear more about that.
Okay. Where's the golden lobes here? Melissa, you had a couple of these. Oh, yeah, here they
It
are.
should be the top.
Yeah, okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that's a lot. Okay.
I
One
went wild
is,
one night.
I'm excited.
but this is great. We need options.
Yeah.
One is, which character would make the best grilled cheese sandwich?
Oh, I want a grilled cheese sandwich now.
Oh, me too.
Another one is, who had the most exciting workout wear?
Nice.
Because this is a really good one, because listen to the options. Deanna and Beverly, as we know. Miles and Julian, remember their racquetball thing that's so funny. Riker, which was great. The people on the planet from Justice. Did we even see their workout wear? That was just kind of like their everyday.
Well, they jogged, right? Or
They jogged everywhere, so they're always
that's-
working out.
Yeah.
That's just their regular wear. Their workout wear is probably just naked, right? They're like, I gotta work out. All right. Ready. Somebody spot me. I'm gonna do some squats.
Camel
Do some-
Oh.
I'm gonna do some squats. I need a spotter. I'm gonna bench press. Somebody spot me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even gonna get any further into that one. Then there's also Tasha Yar and Worf. There's Worf, Beverly, and Deanna. Which one was that?
When
And
they're
they're-
doing
yeah. They're like calisthenics. Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
karate chops. And then there's Beverly teaching Data to dance.
Aw.
Can you guys think of any others?
Well, somebody
Picard
mentioned Mariner
fencing?
in her
Oh, sorry.
workout wear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mariner and Ransom has workout wear too,
Yep.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
What? Mariner?
Mhm.
And who was the other one?
Ransom.
Oh yeah. Because I was writing down Jenny's Picard in his fencing gear. That's a good one
His
too.
little fencing
right.
onesie. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anything else there? Those are good ones. Those are good.
Um,
Oh, yes. Chris Gavin, thank you, says, oops, forgot to like. Everybody, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell
Yeah.
icon for notifications. If you're listening, and give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. Thank you so much. We'd really appreciate it. Also, everybody say in the live chat, thank you, Katie, because she is a trooper. She said she lost her voice, kind of. She's got a raspy voice, and she's still playing with us, so we appreciate it.
Aw, this is easy.
I like your cloud hoodie.
Oh,
I
you're so easy.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. Dax and Worf sparring in the holosuite.
Ooh, when they
Ooh.
kissed, when they made out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, you wore that outfit just to distract me.
It's a great line.
Oh, this is another great one, Melissa. How about this, you guys? Who had the most sultry bedroom eyes?
Yeah.
Odo's a very good one. Odo is there.
Yeah.
Bach, Pike. Which Pike? We talking about Strange New Worlds Pike?
Yeah, well, you didn't
That's
see
who
other
I was
Pike rolling
thinking,
around,
but-
and yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Uh,
this the two? Yeah.
Kira. I don't know. Kira have bedroom eyes?
When she was talking to Barial.
Ooh.
Fair.
And when she was talking to Odo, because she's the one who said, you have bedroom. Or no, it was, no, it was his
No,
first time.
but you're right. She did definitely have the bedroom eyes when she was pulling the peg out of Ducat. That was like,
Oh my gosh.
she was like, there were like butterflies coming out of her
No.
eyes.
But it definitely Mirror Universe, Kira had sultry bedroom eyes.
Okay, yeah.
For
She had-
everyone.
Intendant.
Predatory bedroom eyes. She was a tigress.
You're not
Mhm.
wrong.
Jadzia. Zen
Oh, yeah.
Worf. Zen Worf. Zen Worf. From Picard, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes,
You mean
because he
Bernie
fell asleep
Sanders
on the
Worf?
bridge.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Colonel Sanders Worf.
Bernie
Colonel
Sanders.
Worf. Oh, Bernie Sanders. I thought you said Colonel Sanders Worf. I'm like, that
Sanders.
works too.
Yeah, that one episode where he has the bucket of fried chicken. Absolutely.
Mm.
Mm.
All right.
I think Worf would like
Q
chicken.
in bed with Picard.
Oh my god.
Well, and
Hello,
we
darling.
can't forget Riker because he flashed those babies everywhere. How you
Oh, yeah.
doing?
He was very
How
good at
you
it.
doing?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Resolutions, Janeway, and Chakotay?
Dude.
And throwing, like, the monkey was the witness. It would prove
Dude.
Poor monkeys are being
That
tortured
monkey saw
everywhere.
some stuff. No. That monkey was
monkey-
like, whoa.
There's a reason they
Okay,
didn't
so
bring it back on the ship.
Janeway
They were just like, he's
and
seen too much.
Chakotay. Let's see what the
Oh,
live chat is
The
saying here.
Trek reviewer said Q in bed with Janeway.
Yeah, two people said
That
that in a
too,
row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On B said
Oh.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Thomas Riker.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was flirting with Kira something fierce.
Yeah.
In
Mm.
the episode
Okay.
of Defiant.
Yes, he was.
Good stuff.
Hmm.
Okay. Another one is which characters would be the most fun dance group?
Oh.
Hmm.
I'm gonna skip this one just because I accidentally
Yeah.
saw the next one and I really like the next one. So we'll go back to it.
Okay.
Okay.
This next one's really smart. Which duo would have the coolest secret handshake? I had the word
Yeah.
secret.
Ooh.
Right? That's pretty good.
Oh.
Hmm.
For my money, my first thought is actually Dax and Kira. I feel like they would have a really good secret
Oh.
handshake.
Nice.
Data and
That would
Geordi.
be a
I was gonna say that. Yes.
Well, the two people who made me think of this category was Jake and Nog. Because
Absolutely.
I think they would definitely have an
Oh,
awesome
yeah.
handshake.
So we have
Cisco
Jake and Nog.
and Dax.
Oh,
yes.
I feel like
From
Cisco
way
wouldn't
back.
do
Because
it.
it, yeah, like
Like a Curzon
exactly,
one.
like occurs on Cisco.
Mhm.
Maybe.
No.
It involves some like profane hand gestures too. This Curzon spice.
We also have Melissa threw in Miles and Julian. That's a fun
Yeah.
one. Because you know they would. We don't know if it would be a good one, but we know they have a secret handshake. You know they do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Harry
You could
Kim and
have-
Tom Paris, of course.
You could have Saru and Burnham.
That's the next one then, Melissa, but you guys are on fire.
Right?
Rock Talk and Murph.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They would have the cutest handshake.
What about Picard and Raffi?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I feel like they would be at that
Oh,
point
yeah.
he let loose, you know? He was chill
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
At that point.
Absolutely.
And she may have coaxed him into it.
Oh, of course,
Exactly.
it's all
Come
her.
on,
It's all her.
JL. Come
Exactly.
on, JL.
Exactly. She called him JL for 2 years and then
Right.
exactly.
Like she comes in with like a J and he comes in with like an L and they
Nice.
I
Nice.
love that. Yeah.
and there's Tendi and Rutherford. Tendi and Rutherford is like horribly laced with sexual innuendo and they don't even like admit it. They're like basically humping each other. They're like, what? It's just our secret handshake. Or, you know.
Oh my god.
I love those two. Get it on. Get it on.
Let's see what these
Why
guys
are you
saying.
so delicious? God.
Oh, Bashir and Garrick Badger
Oh, that
says.
would be a sultry
Ooh.
handshake too.
It'd just be
that'd
them
be filled with
holding
innuendo,
holding
but
each other's
real.
hands and staring at each other.
They would just be like, they'd be like, have their hands in each other's pockets and be like, that's kind of a handshake, right?
Exactly.
It's kind of.
I love
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Oh, Katie.
Oh gosh.
Man. Yeah, now I'm just thinking
I have a
about
vivid
Raffi and Picard. I love
imagination.
that.
Please remember it.
Mhm.
The pictures that are being painted in my brain right now are not.
Hmm.
Oh, somebody
Oh.
else had a good one. Yeah,
Rand and Chapel.
ooh.
I feel like Mbenga and Chapel would have a pretty good one.
See, I don't know. I was thinking about that, but I don't know if Mbenga can really let
Mbenga
loose. I was trying to think,
Mm.
Eh.
like Chapel definitely would, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And there was that time where Una and La'an partied together, but that was
Yeah.
like their first time, so they don't really have a
But
Yeah.
they could have created something during that hangout because it was a pretty fun bingo game, right? They were doing
Eh?
ship bingo
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
some
they
kind
were.
of canvas.
Enterprise
Oh,
bingo,
you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Joshua
Enterprise
Reeves says
bingo.
Sam Kirk and Jim Kirk. Well, aren't they? Don't they hate each other?
Oh,
They
but
have a
they're family. They
complicated
have to.
relationship. Let's
So their handshake is like a fist fight.
Mhm.
They're like they arm wrestle. Their secret handshake is an arm wrestle.
Oh, somebody mentioned Reed and Tucker. Trip
Oh,
Tucker and
yeah.
Malcolm Reed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be a secret handshake. I feel like they do it so much that everyone on the ship knows. Sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah.
Mhm. I think
So I've added all these that were mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chuck A has a good one. Vic Fontaine and Nog.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pally.
Sydney LaForge and her dad.
Ooh, I like that one.
Because they work together.
Huh.
Yeah. They would.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I like that.
But Jordy would do that with one of his kids, I think. Or maybe
Absolutely.
all of his kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You see,
Yeah.
everybody, you see what we said earlier? There are no wrong answers.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, like Worf and
Ryan
Deanna
would-
and Will.
What?
Because it's
We
a
will make
threesome.
it a
There you go.
threesome. Do you even hear what you're saying?
The delivery on that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
alone should deserve an award.
We will make it a
Agreed.
threesome. Oh.
okay. And then there's this one that
What you got,
Melissa said.
Husk?
I'm just reading what was sent to me by Melissa. She's the brains of this operation. She says, which ship or space station would have the most efficient waste extraction?
Or we could do sonic showers because that's not as gross.
I mean, it's part of the waste system, really.
Mhm.
It would be part of it.
Because,
Apples.
you know.
Because you got to
Ooh.
put the dirt somewhere.
I
But
feel like-
how would different ships or space stations like excel or not? And so I'm trying to understand this one.
Well,
Jenny, go ahead.
mean,
all right. So if you think like, okay, so are they able to take all of the waste matter and convert it for various purposes? Or is there some left over? Is this system, is it is like, does it function at 100% efficiency in terms of power usage? You've got like a ship like Voyager, right? They had, right?
That's a good point.
Actually,
That's a very good
now that I'm thinking about it, why did Voyager have such a problem with because they still had waste. So like, why were those so stingy with I'm like, oh yes, it was more power. But again, the power. So there is power involved.
Yeah. And how did it evolve from the NX-01 to the D and beyond? And does it vary from alien species to alien species? Like, how do the Cardassians do it versus how do the Bajorans do it? Or how did the Federation do it?
Yeah.
And those Klingons.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know how they do it.
Yeah. Like I feel like the Packleds might not be doing the best job with their waste management.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
cracking
I'd
me up
imagine
today.
there's a Packlet baby book that says we all must go. And it's their like everybody poops book.
Everybody does
go.
poop.
Everybody does.
I got a special delivery.
What? Oh, okay. It was a close one.
What are they?
Oh, she's
Oh, wait,
offering
she's-
me hot chocolate now. I'm good. Thank you.
Isn't she supposed to be trying a
Still need
fruit?
to do fruit.
Oh, yeah. I have the fruit.
What are you trying? Is it? Oh, it's coconut. That's why somebody
No,
mentioned
we
coconut.
did
Coconut was last week.
Oh wait, we did coconut. Damn, what is it this
Isn't it,
week?
Passion fruit?
It's passion
Yes,
fruit.
good knowledge.
The only thing is the passion fruit looks suspiciously like a papaya because the passion fruit molded in all the local stores. I drove 30 minutes to a different store and theirs were moldy. So we're doing
That's
papaya.
okay. Papaya's great because that was going to be one of the ones anyway.
It starts with a P,
Excellent.
so I figured, and it was next to the moldy passion fruit. So I was like, good enough.
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be good stuff. Everybody, make sure you're tuning in here. This is going to be a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Meteorologist
I might have to
Katie
avert my
Nicolau
eyes.
tries
Why are there?
papaya.
It looks like eggs, like spider eggs.
The little their little seeds are kind of cool, huh?
Eat the seeds though, right?
No.
Don't eat the seeds.
Don't eat the seeds. I feel like even if they're soft, they're not.
Why are
You
they
don't want those.
squinchy? Oh my gosh, it exploded. Scared the daylights out of me. Okay, so we eat the orange stuff, right?
Yeah.
The orange
Yeah, the
stuff,
fruit.
not the
And
seeds.
aim for the most orange of the orange stuff.
Aim for the mouth.
Up, up, up.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
that
go.
works.
Okay. It's nutty.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of tastes like my dentist office smells, but other than that, good texture.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I'm so
It's a lot
surprised.
to unpack there, but it's good.
I am impressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was This was not the expected result of this experiment.
Really?
No.
We
Papaya
had a
usually tastes
hypothesis
like
coming into
shit.
this that
Like they look and you much better and you
They
expect
look
them to be really good
delicious.
because you're like,
Yeah.
oh, like
Yeah.
a tropical Hawaiian kind of fruit. And oh
Yeah.
man, this and
Yeah.
you see them like in mixed drinks like
Mhm.
like the nectar of papaya, mango, and whatever, and then pineapple, and then you try and you're like, this isn't a good food item.
No.
It's not
Uh-uh.
bad. It's just not
it's
good.
gross.
But
It's
I always thought it tasted like a mix
Katie.
between smelly feet and barf.
Oh,
really.
Yeah.
I didn't think
I
that
didn't
so
know-
much.
Oh.
I just
Smelly
know
feet
sort
is
of
more like brie cheese.
depends on the feet.
Delicious feet.
I don't know.
And I don't mean
stinky
because
feet.
feet, I just mean because brie is delicious.
Ryan, whatever you say.
So, Katie, what would you give it? Scale of 1 to 10. That's it.
You know,
Here it
I'll
comes.
give it 6.5.
Nice.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So
I need
3
it
times
again.
as good as strawberries.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm so shocked.
It's not
I will
sour,
be-
right?
Right.
It's not
I will
tart.
be retrying strawberries when that season comes
Oh,
back
nice.
in.
Nice.
Also, it
Mhm.
looks a little weird when you pull it apart.
Well, you know.
Like a finger.
Like,
where's the difference
That's a very
between the two?
fingery. That's actually insane.
Wow.
This
This is
is
Is it a
getting-
one
a
for
bit
one my finger?
disturbing. Oh my!
Holy shit, he even has a fingernail. Do you see that?
And a knuckle.
What is this? Oh my god!
Wait a
Knuckle.
second. Hang on a second. Look
Wow.
What the heck is happening?
How did you do that?
I just start pulling things
Wow.
apart that I don't understand.
Was it your hand?
Yeah, my 11th digit.
Whoa.
Now everything's sticky.
That fully,
And
I'm
No.
not going to say anything there.
Mhm. Mm.
Hooray for papaya. So we have to choose something before we forget for next
New
week.
fruit.
True. They have
Do you
it
want to
up
try
and down.
passion fruit?
I can try to get passion fruit from a different supplier.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Since
Yeah.
Bob D already made a recipe.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Terry Rose, pizzle, that's not a fruit. That's deer wieners. If I remember
Pizzle.
correctly. If I remember correctly, pizzle is a deer wiener. And
You're
it's
a deer
really,
wiener.
really, really long and thin, like a hose.
What just happened to the show in the last 2
I
minutes?
don't know.
Okay, Joshua Reeves says figs or dates. She tried
Mm.
figs, right?
Yes.
But
Tried
not
figs.
dates yet.
Yeah.
Not
Well, no,
yet.
I mean, if she, passion fruit, we already
Passion
voted. She's
fruit's
got to
the
try
next
passion
one,
fruit.
yeah.
We'll have a
Or we
backup.
need a runner up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Dave
plenty of
M
foods.
says lychee. Have you tried lychee yet?
Ooh.
Haven't tried lychee.
Ooh, yum.
Don't, no spoilers, Melissa.
Oh, sorry. But
Oh, I
she
guess we're
likes-
allowed.
She likes papaya and I don't, so that's.
I'm
and
always
I
pushing
like
my date, so I guess
strawberries,
that's
and
okay.
she
Yeah.
doesn't. So
I'm an
our
enigma.
tastes are different.
Mm-hmm.
I think just like purely for the
Mm.
fingerling aspect of this, papaya should be jumped up to maybe a 7 because these are full.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Done.
Just-
Yeah.
It's
Never
so
seen that.
cool. It's so cool. I'm gonna freak out my cats. I'm gonna put this behind radar and see what he does.
Papaya is a 7. Fantastic.
Hey, what's the highest rated one I've done?
Blueberry
Okay.
and pomegranate.
Yep.
Oh,
Both
yeah.
tens.
You
They
quite
deserve the
liked
10.
peaches, mandarins, and star fruits.
Pickles are a 1.
Yep.
Avocado's a
Ugh.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Killing me.
They're horrible.
Avocado
just-
is outstanding.
Avocado is outstanding. But you know
They're
what?
expensive now.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are not
Fries an
inexpensive.
American.
Yeah, exactly.
Chuck A, I think she tried
Exactly.
avocados and didn't like them, right? Or
True.
not avocado, olives, right?
Haven't tried
Uh,
olives.
No, she hasn't tried
Oh,
olives yet. Mhm.
well, that makes me
All
sad,
right.
but olive,
Ha, you do that every time we mention
I have to.
olives.
It's in my contract. That's literally the only thing in my contract. There's one item,
Yep.
and it says that when somebody says olive, he has to make 1 to 4 olive jokes.
Olive.
Olives can be
Well,
angry.
Walter Ian K, yes, I did try Gray's papaya when I was living in New York City and when I was still eating meat products. So I did have a hot dog from Gray's papaya. My school that I went to was actually really close to Gray's papaya.
Joshua Reeves says papaya is a finger food. That's funny.
Nice.
It's so much fun to mess with. Like scraping out all the extra like seeds.
She just
Oh.
likes to play with
Caviar.
the food.
It's true.
So did we decide
Oh yeah.
passion fruit? If you can't find any non-rotten passion fruit, then the runner-up will be what? Dates?
I'm fine
Okay,
with
That
dates.
dates.
works for me.
Yeah.
I haven't been on one of those in 12 years. So great. Now, let's give me some dates.
I love it.
Put 'em.
That was good. You're gonna love them. Maybe.
I
All right.
guarantee it. I don't know.
Did we? So I think 8 golden lobes is too much, right? I think we gotta chop off 2.
What?
I mean, we don't have to, but
Why?
I vote we get rid of which characters would be the most fun dance group. That's just me. Doesn't mean we all have to decide that.
Mhm.
I'm not married
And
to it.
and the space station waste extraction one.
Oh, that's
I'm not
brutal.
married to that either.
No, I know. I know the ones that you like because I'm like, okay, because those are really good ones. And those 2 you're just kind of giving us ideas. Oh,
Just being silly.
This whole time I just keep thinking about O'Brien's, actually not even O'Brien. I think about Colm Meaney wearing that clothing. The workout outfit.
For spring
it-
ball.
Yeah. Because
Right?
where
he's
he looks
just
like he's on a safari.
where he's literally just got like a polo shirt on and he's just like, yeah.
And like cargo shorts.
Yeah.
We do see him in kayaking wear too.
Right.
So that would work as
Ooh,
well.
Good point. I feel like they got him in that kayaking suit one time, and then when they went to do the spring ball thing, he was like, "Not
Right.
in a million years are you getting me into spandex again? No, no."
Oh my gosh.
That's definitely a 99% chance that's what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, he's like, no. I'm a lead on this show. No, yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my gosh.
That is so wow.
Mhm.
That is very 1990.
It is.
Mhm.
He looks like a
Yep.
party cup.
He does.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Let's make a final. Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Numbers are hard.
5, 6. I was counting the wrong things. Yeah, I mean, what or did you guys think we could shave off 1 or 2? Do you guys think that maybe the documentary or the most anticipated new production, those could also be
Maybe
cut off?
I mean the document.
That's
You seem
that
fine.
one's informative. That's
It
important.
is informative.
I like that one. Yeah. Whereas we probably know what people are excited about seeing because there are like 2 things. Well, no, I guess there's more than 2, but like, you know what I mean?
They're like
Two things that
6
will likely
things.
become reality.
So the expectations ones and maybe the the waste extraction one can go
Yeah.
What's the
Aw.
expectations one?
Out the airlock.
Not the what? I mean the excited.
That's
one.
it.
The
Okay.
for
So it sounds like we're down
Anticipated.
to.
anticipated.
word.
That's the one.
So it
Yes.
sounds like we're down to eliminating one of these two, and that means it is time for a poll, everybody.
Oh, we're just eliminating one of them.
Well, it
I'm
seemed
very
like we had a
confused how many we're
It
eliminating.
seems like we're having a consensus on the waste extraction, right? But we
Mhm.
don't have a consensus on the other one. See what I'm saying? Right? Oh,
Which other one?
right. Which is either
So
the
confused.
most anticipated show
Yeah.
or the dancing group.
Right.
So that's the poll.
Through the okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
okay.
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 Which will be eliminated.
Yes.
Okay.
Which one will be sent to
Joshua
Exile
Reeves
Island?
says poll. Yeah.
Yeah.
A poll about dancing?
Love a poll. Oh.
Pole
Nicely
dancing
done.
group.
That would be fun. Which Star Trek crew would have the best time in a pole dancing class?
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And why is it
Who would
Enterprise?
be the best pole dancing teacher?
Oh. Who already has the knowledge?
Okay.
Dax.
This is very important. Before we hit start poll, everybody make sure that you read this correctly. You're not voting for the one you want to keep. You're voting for the one you want to eliminate. But you know what? We don't even have to worry about that because this is just for fun. So who cares if you get it wrong, honestly? But the question is, which poll will be the final elimination?
Yeah.
The most anticipated new production or the best dance team? Make your
But
final
we can
selections.
evolve
May
the
the
dance
odds
team.
be ever in your favor. What's that? Dance team.
I said
Okay.
the dance team could be molded like we just did.
Like the dragon fruit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
it just reminds me too much of the ABBA one. But maybe that's what makes it fun, getting a fun group together. So while they're voting on that, let's actually talk about other stuff for a moment, shall we?
Yeah.
There's other
But
stuff.
can I just add
What
one
other
thing
stuff?
about why I added the dance group is because
Yes.
I thought, well, I love dancing, one,
Mm.
but I was thinking of the creations picture amok photos.
Yeah.
Photo
Oh.
ops. So getting together
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
random groups and who would be the most fun.
That is a fun one.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that was my thinking.
Huh.
I like that.
Where's the thing? There it is.
There are
Yeah, and
others.
here's the thing for me, since we're just kind of tossing out our ideas. We know it's so obvious that the suits over at Star Trek and Paramount and Skydance watch our show. So we know that that's what they
Jam.
do. We know that they tune into the Lappies. This is why we create these informative things to help guide them. If we say we're most anticipating Star Trek 4, they might say, you know what? We need to focus on getting this thing done because this is what everybody wants.
Exactly.
And so we're just trying to lend them a hand. We're trying to guide them because
So
they might be going astray lately. I don't know.
So if, say, people were to say, we most anticipate Star Trek Legacy, that might give them a heads up too.
You know, that is a question.
Hey!
See, but that is a question because they have not announced that as something that is in development.
That's true.
So I'm only going by
yet.
the things. Oh, and yet it would get a 90%. It would everybody would vote for that. I think. I think almost everybody would vote for that. But it's not something that these are all things that they have said themselves are in the works in one way or another. Like the SETI Alpha, whatever, docudrama or audio drama. I don't even know. They've been talking about that one for years. So who knows if any of these are even going to happen.
Right.
True.
Yeah,
Right.
their announcements give
the
me trust
golden-
issues.
Yes.
Yeah. But this makes me question whether it should be in the Golden Globes or the Lappies, because the Lappies are a little bit more informative than the Golden Globes, which are just kind of fun.
It's theoretical.
All right.
Plus the Lappies are already happening. Those are already being voted on. What do you think, Katie?
I mean, I like the goofiness of Dance Team. I think it's fun. And anticipate new production. Yeah, it changes every day, honestly.
I think if anticipated production goes in the Lobes, it should include Legacy, and if it goes in the Lappies, it should not include Legacy.
I'll tell you why I disagree.
What?
Because
I thought it was just for fun.
Right.
Jenny starts to
Is
pull out the
it
brass
fun?
knuckles.
Is it fun if you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that one thing's just going to win by a lot and it's not even clear? It's like, why even bother?
I don't know about that. Really?
What? Come on, yeah. Why even? I'll vote for that 15 times. So
People
will
are
you.
super excited about other
No, I
things.
won't vote it. I won't vote at all. But
There
I'm just
are
saying,
people
like,
who are vehemently, vehemently against the idea of Legacy.
Yeah.
but they only work at Star Trek. And by the way, I read something that said
was a good one.
do not mock people that don't pronounce words correctly. That
Agreed.
means they learn the word by reading.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And I think that is such a great point.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
Thank you. I would have loved that in school.
Right?
I know. I just read that a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like archipelago instead of archipelago. It's like, you know what? I could see
That's
it.
a tough one, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I also taught English for 5 years to kids in China. And man, like if you have a person who is speaking English with an accent, like they have worked so hard to get to that point. Like if the pronunciation isn't right, like you
You get the gist of it. That's all you need.
Exactly. And you should be thanking them for even attempting to speak the same language as you, because they've gone out of their way to do that.
Same thing if you run into any Klingons who are speaking any of your tongue.
Right?
Thank the Klingon.
Exactly. Yeah. That's actually pretty impressive, really, when you think about it, the number of Klingons who can speak English.
Yeah.
It's
not just the
translator.
Yeah, but but some of them do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're doing the thing where they're going back and forth, I always assume that like there are Klingons who will be like Klingon talk, Klingon language, and then they'll switch to English, and then blah, blah, blah. So like to me, that's, you know what I mean?
They have a kill switch on the back of their translator in their head.
Well,
that's a very interesting question, actually.
To me, that was always like, that's for the benefit of the viewer who is most likely speaking English while watching this. But if you do something like look at an episode like Little Green Men, and the universal translator didn't work, so they were speaking Ferenginese.
Right.
What about like all the people in modern day who
working?
taught themselves Klingon?
Exactly.
That's impressive.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
I tried learning Klingon when I was in middle school, and then I just ended up looking up the swear words and then quit.
I got the Klingon dictionary for my 13th birthday, I'm pretty sure, and I was like, yeah.
Wow.
And an electric typewriter, so I was learning how to like type Klingon.
Ooh, wow.
Oh yeah.
That's fun.
Oh yeah. Electric typewriter, folks.
Dude.
Oh no.
You mean like a computer keyboard?
No, like an electric typewriter that you put paper in and it does
that sounds terrible.
Oh, I loved it. It was amazing.
Typewriters are just typewriters.
But it had a little screen too. It had a little you could like write a line and then make it print, and then make it go,
cool.
which was cool. So
You
it was
could,
like a
like,
little
proofread.
bit of a word processor ish. Yeah,
But this poll is neck and neck.
it is, isn't it?
50-50. How fun is that?
They both get eliminated.
It's funny. I'm
All
thinking
right.
of
Katie has ruled.
sorry, go ahead.
They both get
No.
eliminated.
No.
Sorry, Star Trek. You're not going to ever find out what the most anticipated new production is, and you're never going to find out who the best dance team people think would
So
be.
sad.
It's okay.
Derek Pederossi says, "If only the suits at Paramount didn't hate us."
I
I
mean,
thought they wanted our money.
no.
Well,
Okay.
which is interesting because there's an interesting thing in the email that I included
Ooh.
about why Star Trek isn't dead.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
we need to look at that. We need good news. Good news.
Oh.
Real quick,
Ooh,
here's
speaking
some good
of.
news.
Hey.
Bruce Greenwood has been announced to be a guest at STLV in Las Vegas. That's big time, right?
Mhm.
Bruce
He's
Greenwood, who
That's
played
fantastic.
Captain Pike in Into Darkness, was it? Or was it Beyond Meat?
2009 and Into Darkness.
And Jennifer Morrison, who was in
Woo!
pretty much like the best moments of the Star Trek Kelvin movies. She was in the first 10 minutes of the 2009 movie. She played Kirk's mom,
Mhm.
right? So it was her and Thor that
Yeah.
had that beautiful
Yeah.
first 10 minutes that were like incredible. She's also
Yeah.
from Once Upon a Time. People love her
Mhm.
from that.
That's right.
Uh-uh.
That's right.
So those
love
two
that.
have been announced to be a part of STLV in Las Vegas this August. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
That's super
Mhm.
cool.
Okay, Melissa, let me find that
Mhm.
article because that is a good one you
think-
mentioned.
I think it's right below that.
Here it is. From Cinema Blend, our good friends over at Cinema Blend.
Mhm.
And a friend of the show, Mick Jost, says
Yeah.
Star Trek might have lost a lot of shows in 2024, but a promising stat has me psyched for the future. Oh,
It's
there's a lot of
pretty exciting.
pop-ups.
Yeah.
Okay. Star Trek generated billions in revenue for streamers since 2020. Billions.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yes.
The
In total, the
Yeah.
franchise has netted 2.6 billion in streaming revenue between 2020 and 2024. The breakdown of which can be found below.
Oh my
I don't see anything.
gosh.
There it is.
Right there.
Netflix 1 billion, Paramount Plus 9.4 million. That's a weird way of saying that. Amazon Prime Video 466 million. Other streaming
940 million.
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
and
Sorry.
225 for other streaming services.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
is bonkers.
Yeah,
They're
for
making
streaming
money.
service. So they are making money off of the Star Trek franchise alone because
Mhm.
it's being streamed out globally, not just from Paramount, but from via other vehicles, namely Netflix,
Mhm.
Mhm.
as a bulk of that's streaming, sending it out to the world.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
outstanding.
very impressive considering that the overall revenue from streaming isn't purported to be massive, at least
Right.
according to the companies running the streaming.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not making any money at all.
Money?
Yeah.
What's this money you speak
Yeah.
of?
Mhm.
Mhm.
But that's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, 'cause money
because of
talks.
Star Trek. Star
Exactly.
Trek alone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, and having the stat of Star Trek alone,
Yeah.
emphasis on alone, it's like, we did that, guys.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 940 million is on its way to being a billion.
Right?
Mhm.
That's so close to being a billion.
That's a very good point, Jenny.
I mean, well, it is, right? I mean, it's, you know,
Right.
like
Billion.
Right.
it doesn't have a B, but it's like within $60 million of getting there. So
Mhm.
quick 60
Yeah.
million, folks.
Boom.
So one
Mhm.
would hope that Paramount is just going, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Mhm.
I would
Yeah.
love to see them do like a series pitch idea and just open it up and see how many people would like pitch an idea for. So you could get so many insane offers with so many insane writers. I think that'd be cool.
Mhm.
Just even to put them on display, that'd be epic. So you have a giant refrigerator at Paramount. And you just stick all the ideas on with magnets.
Amazing. Yeah, do a 2-hour documentary on just completely random show pitches.
Oh my gosh, I'd watch that.
What's your prized
Ooh.
possession magnet?
Ooh.
I've got some good ones. I've got some old
Uh-huh.
Nemesis ones of them, like in the Dune buggy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
it's fun. I've got a couple fun Star Trek ones, and some
Yeah.
sports ones, and some Lord of the Rings ones. You guys have any cool magnets? Oh, I've got a bunch of magnets
I've
actually
got
right
the-
here from
I've
all
got a
the
Picard
animal
face
charities
palm
I
guy.
donate to. They always send
Oh, that's
magnets.
nice.
Aw.
I
I think I
like
got
magnets.
was
Mhm.
it the double? It's the double face palm with Riker and Picard.
Yes,
I got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
My friend got me.
I
So
have
a
both of them.
double face palm. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're stacked on top
Oh.
of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one too. A Leola root
Oh yeah, that
from
one's
the
that's
Voyager
awesome.
documentary.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
one's probably my favorite one, but it's probably the only Star Trek one I have, plus the hat,
The
Mm.
the
Neelix hat.
Neelix hat.
Oh, they're on my
But
fridge
if
now,
you
right.
count,
Mhm.
because I've been collecting magnets from the Trek tours, the Creations
Oh, awesome,
Trek
yeah.
tours
Right.
from
Mhm.
each place that we've been to, or
Yeah.
each city that it's been to. Those would be my they're kind of Star Trek adjacent.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that.
Melissa had this great idea of buying postcards from all of the Trek Tour cities and
Mhm.
tell them what you do with these postcards. You just hang on to them like a curmudgeonly Grinch, like, these are like a dragon on your gold. What do you do with them?
No, one of my best friends works at a school in Colorado. And so there's this second grade class that's collecting postcards from different cities around
Oh,
from
cool.
different cities. So yeah, I'm mailing out the postcards to their class.
Isn't that the sweetest thing? And she
That's
even says fun
lovely.
little things. She like writes little things to the second grade class.
Oh, cool.
That's the best. And it gives the teacher
Yeah,
then
it's
an
fun.
excuse to say, hey, today class, we got something, we got a postcard from Colorado, or from
Exactly.
Chicago. Does anybody know where
Right.
Chicago is?
Mhm.
And it gives
Yeah.
her an excuse to like talk about something
I
interesting.
love that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Such
yeah.
a great idea.
Then you can play the
Mhm.
Blues Clues song. Just be like, we just got a letter. We just got a letter. It's catchy.
It's fun though, and I drew a picture on the Chicago one of pizza because I said, "You should try
Yes.
some pizza."
I love that.
Oh yeah, that's funny. All right, let's close this. Sorry, most anticipated new production is dead. You guys killed it. We are now gonna do best dance
Wow.
group.
Amazing.
But I think we should evolve it now to not best dance group, because I think who would be the best pole dance teacher is more.
That it would
That's
be
not evolving. That's a completely different question. That is completely a different item.
I mean, we
fine.
axed a couple categories. You gotta fill them back in.
Okay, who would make the best dance group, but also what kind of dancing would they do?
Ooh.
Right.
So like
Hmm.
we can make it a little more like something, whatever this is,
Right.
more substantial.
Right. So maybe it should be like something a little bit more obscure. Because we know Beverly taps.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So something a little bit less in her wheelhouse.
Break
Maybe.
dancing.
Yeah.
Irish sword dancing.
All right, we've got a poll in the live chat just for Jenny. There you go. You enjoy
What?
that one. This one is just for you.
Hey!
Because since that one is dead, we'll see what happens. Okay, let's move on. Did we finish the making money for streaming further guarantees its future? So basically what you're saying, Melissa, is that Star Trek is safe. There's been a lot of doomsayers and doom scrollers and naysayers and nay scrollers and horses that say nay, but and knights that say knee. But you're saying
Donna Noble is safe.
I like
Fabulous.
Donna Noble. But yes, so and Mick Jost also reiterates that while Star Trek may be a little bit quiet now, there is a lot of Star Trek in the works for the future. And he mentions Star Trek Starfleet Academy. He also mentions the untitled origin story movie, which is it's supposed to be starting filming this year.
Yep.
Really?
Plus, and then plus Tawny's thing that's being worked on.
Yep.
So,
although that one we don't know
like
if it's actually going to get greenlit and produced, but they keep saying keep writing, which is always very good. And Jenny, just to let you know, Star Trek Legacy wins in a blowout, big surprise. Moving on from that.
Let's go.
And
so you know that one.
Oh, I forgot to vote. But and we can't forget Strange New Worlds, which we still need to see season 3 of.
Exactly.
Right.
And they
4
still
is
have
gonna
not announced
start.
when it's going to be.
No, which is crazy.
I find that Star Trek, it has a big like up and down sign or cosine kind of style to it, where you have the buildup of we're working on like multiple series. Here's all the series. Okay, let's work on multiple series. It's like, okay, I guess we're in the uptick now.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and like Skydance is coming in. Who knows what's gonna happen there? You know, it doesn't sound like it's a bad thing for Star Trek.
Right.
You know, it seems like David Ellison, right? Yes, is not coming in as a I hate Star Trek guy. You know what I mean?
Quite the opposite, actually, because he loves Star Trek.
Yeah,
from what I've read.
Yeah, exactly. So that combined with, hey, David, here's a bunch of numbers that you're probably gonna like. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely helps to have those pretty numbers sprinkled around the top.
Yep. Those guys with the money, they like the numbers, you know? They like the numbers.
Just makes me wonder
those
how much
good
more
numbers.
Yeah, and like how much more money could they be bringing in if they had actual merchandise? Like a merchandise department instead of just shows.
That's crazy.
Give us our freaking cosplays. I'm bitter about this. I will, if we don't get cosplays that are decent within my lifetime. Oh my gosh, give us Murph.
Murph plush. Murph plush now.
Gosh. Take my money.
Anyway.
Here's a fun one from Facebook.com. You're going to love this. Facebook Friday. Mission log posts on this day in Star Trek The Next Generation. The episode Lower Decks. That's such a great picture. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely.
It's such a great picture.
And
I didn't realize that Lower Decks was one of Mike McMahon's favorite
one of my favorites too.
Episodes. Mine too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean it makes sense. The entire
franchise. It does make sense.
Yeah.
Because he did it so well.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was one of his favorites. It
I know.
wasn't something that was pitched to him. He
Exactly.
actually loved the episode.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Man.
It was just awesome how like it was just one episode,
Yeah.
but we got introduced to 4 characters and Alyssa, of course. We didn't just get introduced to her, but she was
Mhm.
newish. And we get to know them and suddenly they're our friends. We know them well.
Mhm.
Katie's eating chocolate. What are you eating?
It's the Adventureful cookies.
Oh man, those look so good.
It's a caramel puddle with a chocolate fudge base.
Ooh.
I'm in heaven.
It sounds so delicious.
I'm all
Jeepers.
about that chocolate base. No treble.
Nice.
No
Nice.
trouble. Thanks, Dead Purple 7 for your super chat.
Oh, thanks, Dead Purple 7.
Thank you.
Dead Purple 7, shout out. We saw you in San Francisco. We can't wait to see you at the next one. She's one of our favorites. She dresses up as Deanna Troy.
Mhm.
Guess that's
Yeah.
a Deadpool. Dressed up as
Yeah.
Deadpool too. She looks really cool. She's a lot of fun, and she lives in California's beautiful Central Valley. Anyway, thanks, Dead Purple 7. What were you guys saying?
Oh, I was going to say about Lower Decks. I think it's a wonderful example of how to write for characters and relationship development in such a short amount of time. I really felt like I knew these people in this episode, even though we hadn't really spent much time with them prior to the episode. It was so good. It's so well written.
They did a really
well produced,
a really nice job, like incorporating them into what we recognize as like the day-to-day running of the ship, and bringing the Riker kind of like trying to figure out who to promote, and that like those conversations.
I love that when
like,
he was like intimidating and stuff, and she's like, "Well, you're a little more seasoned." He's like, "Seasoned? That's a terrible thing to say to somebody."
Like
also,
it was
shout
just
out.
It was good world building, Sorry, go ahead.
Absolutely. No, please.
Yeah.
Derek Pederossi, shout out to him for the super chat as well.
Aww,
really appreciate you, man.
Thank
We saw
you.
him in San Francisco as well. Maybe there's a theme there. Anybody we see in San Francisco, they hook it up. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate you. Derek, great seeing you a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Remember, Melissa? We saw him.
We did. We did see him. Can I, because we don't have very much time, but maneuver the conversation a little bit to the actual Lappy Award voting categories really quickly, because they're happening on Facebook. I know not everyone has Facebook, but Facebook allows for all of the polls to have multiple multiple options in each category.
There are multiples.
Multiples. And then the voting closes tonight. At 11:59
p.m. Pacific time.
Right.
So that's 2:59 p.m. a.m. Eastern time. And Jenny's gonna be watching them like a hawk at 3:59 a.m. Atlantic time.
Right.
So she's gonna be keeping an eye on those. They're closing. They're on the virtual TrekCon.
No, it's it is 2:59.
Gotcha. Right.
They're in the virtual TrekCon Facebook group. These are the preliminary polls. Have your fun. Go nuts.
Have your fun.
Because in 5.5 hours, they are done.
Because some of the polls are getting a lot of love, and then some of the other polls need a little bit more seasoning in there. So spice it up, peeps.
Yeah.
Spice it up.
There's some good questions too. Let's go over a couple of the questions, shall we?
Yeah.
So there are 3 categories: legacy, new, and universe. Legacy is anything before 2017. New is anything 2017 and beyond. And universe is everything. New and old, movies, series, everything. So every year we do best new episode of 2024, but it's the year before. So next year is gonna be crazy because it's gonna be like 10 episodes. So it'll be fun. But this one's got 40 because it has 20 of Prodigy, 10 of Discovery,
Yeah.
and 10 of Lower Decks. This is the knockout, drag out category. This is the biggest category of all, is best new episode. Another fun one is best antagonist of 2024.
Yeah.
That's a fun one. We have some that are specific to a show. Like, for example, what was the most Federation moment in Prodigy season 2? That's also, it's nice that they each get their own as well. The biggest surprise of Discovery season 5, things like that.
Yeah.
Also, for example, Legacy. Every year we do a funniest moment, right? For example, in 2022 or for 2022, is that right? Yeah. We did funniest moment in TNG. Then the next year we did funniest moment of Deep Space Nine. Then the next year we did funniest moment of the original series. This year we're doing funniest moment in Voyager. So that'll be I know there are a lot of them.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah. We also have a great one. This was a Melissa suggestion. The most touching goodbye between friends or frenemies. You know, like when Quark says, "Oh, that man loves me. It's written all over his back," or whatever. It's a really good one, you know. So there are a lot of those.
That.
And then Universe, an example for Universe is, this one's going to be heated. Most skilled pilot of any series, any episode, any movie. Most skilled pilot.
We know it's not Chakotay with that shuttle count.
So anyway, we have things like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We always have a ton of fun. It's a great time, and we go nuts.
We go nuts.
Did I cover everything, Melissa? I think so.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Just make sure that you vote for all of the categories because the more votes, the more accurate representation each category will have.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if you share it with your friends, it gets even more accurate, you know?
Right. Yeah.
And then you have something to talk about with them.
Yes, because you need something to talk about with your friends. Otherwise, you just sit here like this.
Yeah.
Lapping's cool too, though. Eventually. All right.
He's still just sitting there.
Well, let's talk about the week ahead.
And if I could interrupt for a moment, War Dog Heim sent was a super chat, I think.
Oh, yeah.
War Dog, you rascal.
Oh my God.
The tag-alongs are better.
Nice.
Thank you so much, War Dog Heim. He says, for Katie, as good as those adventurefuls are, the tag-alongs was the original and the whole thing covered in chocolate. Whoa.
Oh,
Anna Troy
chocolate. We keep talking about chocolate and I need some.
Have some. It's everywhere. Just eat chocolate. You're going to love it.
Not in my house.
Oh.
What have you done to yourself?
I know.
Oh, no.
I got chocolate in arm's reach anywhere I go in my home, practically.
That's
terrible.
Nice.
It's
That's
terrible.
nice. Good for
It's
you.
all a form of a protein
If I
shake.
did that, I would. Oh wait, I do have a chocolate protein shake in the fridge.
Nice.
You know what's coming up? Cadbury eggs and Easter chocolate. That's coming around the corner, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
We just got to get through Valentine's Day chocolate and those chalky, B mines.
Oh yeah, don't they have gelatin in them?
Cadbury
the chalky
eggs?
ones?
The chalky ones.
What?
I feel
Not
like
Rockets.
Rocket's really missing out.
Or Smarties. You would call Smarties, right?
Yeah.
I
Tell
think
me they
don't have
Smarties
gelatin.
don't.
Okay.
But I think the what are they called? The little hearts.
Yeah, the candy
I'm
hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not sweethearts, but they're like, yeah,
Mm-mm.
the other ones.
They're like
Yeah.
the Necco wafer.
Yeah, only like fat.
consistency.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know
Chunky
Necco
Neckos.
wafers have gelatin in them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that why they have
That's
that
good
kind
to
of
know.
weird, like
You can use them to draw hopscotch
Yeah.
on the sidewalk.
yeah,
so.
you can. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the week ahead right quick, everybody.
Okay.
But that's sad, but I'm okay with it because I won't miss them. Okay, so this Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we will be reviewing Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 5, Episode 6, entitled The Game. It's all about the game and how you play it. We have a very special guest for this episode, and his name is Will Wheaton.
No
So
way.
I know. I can't believe it
Excuse
myself. So anyway, check that out. That's
big.
this
Like casually.
Sunday.
So anyway.
This Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel. You want to know how big it is? It is Jake Sisko and Wesley Crusher together for the first time ever.
Oh my gosh.
Why has nobody ever done this before?
This
And
is
are
a
they-
very big deal.
I know it's a
Huge
very,
deal.
very big deal.
And you're just sitting there like,
I'm tired. Hey,
dude, this is crazy. Why aren't you yelling about this on the internet?
Do you? I'm doing it right now. Do you think that they're going to like commiserate and talk about, you know, what it's like being a child actor and the difficulties and the ups and downs, and they're gonna just love on each other like that? Or do you think they're gonna have like a rivalry where they're like really stiff, you know, where I say something and I go, what do you guys think? And they go, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. Whatever.
Staring the
Yeah.
entire time. It's just a staring contest.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, that's what
Mhm.
you were doing before, giving us a preview.
But this is huge, right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
It is
Oh,
huge.
our good friend Shar's in the live chat. She says, "Wow," but with a lot
Hey.
of O's.
Yeah.
This is it. You guys, this is something 30
Yeah.
years in the making.
Wow.
This is crazy. This is Jake Sisko and Wesley Crusher
Yeah.
finally together at last.
Together again. Oh yeah, at last. Together
They-
at last.
They only met for the first time. I was there in
Yeah.
person at the Picard, I believe, season 2 premiere a couple
Mhm.
years ago.
Wow.
And I was like, you
That was the
guys,
first time they had met.
Isn't that
Ever.
crazy?
ever, not even like in a party.
Yeah. Like nobody thought to try to make that happen before that.
No.
That's
So-
insane.
So of course, you know, I kind of was like, you guys gotta, you know, meet.
Mm.
It's
And-
crazy.
I couldn't help it. I was like, this is a very important thing for me to do. So will you guys please
Yeah.
stand here for 1 second while I take a picture?
Mm.
because
Yeah.
because I mean that's
Good for
this is a real thing. And now they are together at last on video, actually having Star Trek discussions, and it's amazing.
That's so
Hopefully.
cool. Did you know that Aaron actually met Will Wheaton before he worked on Star Trek? They were in a
Oh.
movie together called The Liars Club.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh my
I think
god.
Soleil Moon Frye was in it. and-
Yeah.
Oh, fun, Punky Brewster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. A couple of
What?
other people. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Remember the
Man,
guy on
enough.
Punky Brewster would go, Punker, Punker.
Yeah. George Gaines.
Oh, right. Good knowledge.
Henry
That was it.
Warnemont.
wow.
I used to be Punky
Henry!
Brewster.
Punker.
It was my favorite show. It was my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
show.
Henry.
And the little girl's name was Cherry.
Yeah.
And what was the dog's name? Like Brandon? or
Brandon,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
For a dog?
Yeah.
Killed
Okay.
it. Well done.
Anyway, then on Monday on the 7th Rule YouTube channel, let's see, we've got our full review of Darmok. That's a fun one. Darmok.
Oh,
No
I
giant
love
reunion
that.
or meeting, but it's still Darmok. It's cool.
Yeah.
People like Darmok. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Then on Tuesday, everybody come right back here to the Virtual TrekCon YouTube channel at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the main viewer live. We'll have a nice preview of the convention that's coming up fast. We're flying by the seat of our pants. We're going to have a nice focus on science and production. We got to change it up every year. We don't want to try something new every year. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. That's it for us. Jenny, can you tell everybody where they can find you and your goodies online, please? Take your time.
You can find me at my website through jennyrjohnson.com. There's a newsletter. You can sign up for it. You can also check out my shop. I've just added small canvases to my shop. Ooh, that's a new thing. I know. I was like, well, hey, I have canvases. Why don't I make them small too? Whoa. Anyway, so those are there now. But you can also find me on social media at Jenny R. Johnson Art. And you can also find me here at Virtual TrekCon. On the main viewer and on Star Trek and Chill. And next week at actual Virtual TrekCon 6.
How has it already been
6?
so many?
No. It's crazy.
I know.
So Matt Boardman in the live chat says, we need something where Wesley as a traveler takes Jake to see his dad. I know. I know. I know.
I feel like he would be like Wesley as the traveler would be very into doing that because he also got the chance to go and see like his mom and his brother.
Very nice.
I think that's nice. And he'd be like, he'd know how important that was. That's really special.
What about yourself,
important.
meteorologist Katie? Where can people find you and your meteors?
Actually, I think, didn't NASA say there's now a 2.9% chance an asteroid will hit the Earth in 2032 or something?
Is it? Yeah. Is it only
2.9?
That's like one of the highest we've ever had, I think.
No, but I thought it was a little higher than that when I first read it. Because that's only one.
No, it's pretty close.
It was like a 6% chance when I read it. I was like, that's kind of a number at this point. That's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I can't handle anymore. I can't.
It's like 1 out of 16.
He's like,
So
I'm in Canada.
is cool.
I have stuff to live for.
Like there's like snow.
Oh my god.
And grass.
No, there's a ton of great stuff.
Not making it to the World Cup. And you guys are a host nation. You're in, aren't you? What do I talk about? You guys are in no matter what.
Oh my gosh. Well, you can
Suck our
find
butts.
Me, well, you can find me at weather_Katie. Also, so many random fandoms on YouTube. I finally released a video that was 5 years in the making. And go feel free to check that out.
So Paul Kelly says it's currently at 2.3%. I mean, that's getting better. So that's like what, 1 in 45 or something like that. But just the fact that number is moving, it can move in the other direction. We could be doing this live stream and literally it could say 50% one day.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is very real. All of us, like suddenly nothing else matters, and we all suck.
Doomsday Clock, asteroid. Doomsday Clock, asteroid.
Why not take it to STLV? It's worth it.
I saw a tweet about that where somebody said, that it's got the X amount of percent chance of hitting Earth in 2032. And the guy replies, sounds like a 2032 problem. That's funny.
That's true. That is very true. Yes.
It's a 2032 problem.
Thank you, stranger on the internet. Yeah, that actually made me feel better. Thank you.
Terry Rose says it's December 22nd. Isn't that the winter solstice? That's ominous.
Ooh.
That's
that's
a thing. Anyway, Melissa, what about yourself? I'm getting creeped out.
Well, gosh.
I got your newsletter today.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so you can find me at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. I just sent out a newsletter, which was my blog that I put
It's
on
fantastic.
the website as well. So if you're not signed up for the newsletter, sign up for the newsletter so you can receive the blog, which will be much more frequent than it has been in the past. But and then I've also added a new shirt design on the website that I finished yesterday or the day before, and then put it on yesterday. Anyway, it's IDIC. Go check it out. There's different color t-shirts and different colored fonts of the ink, and have fun. It's fun because we all
beautiful.
need a little
Aw.
bit of IDIC in our life.
Yes.
And so, yes, and then on social media, Melissa Longo. Yeah, that's me. And or Three Fat Lobsters on the YouTube, or here on BTC on the main viewer or virtual, virtual, and Star Trek and Chill, and the Seventh Rule.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Yes, I love that.
We don't say that
Huzzah.
word enough.
We don't say that enough.
No.
Hey, Ryan, where can we find you?
Yeah,
Not
that's a
saying
great
huzzah.
question.
Actually, I did say huzzah
you just did. Ha.
yesterday, but organically.
Of course.
Oh.
Here's something also that
Ooh.
we almost missed.
Breaking news?
Oh,
Oh,
You want to build
Oh,
yourself a snow fort like
yes.
this one, by all means, take advantage of it. I just built mine preemptively because I knew we would have freezing rain, and that makes it so that I have a slide. Reporting in our backyard, I'm meteorologist Katie Nicolau. Back to you guys. If you want,
So there's a fun little fact about that is that I made that fort out of slush, so it was rock hard. I did not tap down the slush
Amazing.
on the ground. It is a very good thing I am a female reporter because right on. And that would have been the blooper of the century. So
What do you mean?
little ice spike right South
Go on.
Pole.
Mhm.
Your feet?
Sure.
Ryan,
Everybody,
where can we
you can,
find
yeah,
you?
that's a, let's do that. You can find me online at Ryan TG Husk. Once again, that's at Ryan TG Husk, or just the Seventh Rule, Falling Tower, or Virtual TrekCon on your favorite social media, but especially right here on YouTube. Let's get out of here, everybody. I think I know what you're talking about now, Katie, with the ice spike thing, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Thank you to Paul O. Kelly, Walter Wardog, Joshua, Mark, Chuck, On B, Derek, Bruce, Steve, Mark, Dave, Melanie, Terry, Charlotte, Linda, The Matt, Arg, Dave, Otha, Sentai, and everybody else. Glenn, thank you all. Otha. Well, I'm just getting through the first names, you know.
Really good.
First name
Lamaya,
last name profanity.
Chris. We'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And hey, have a chill weekend. You've earned it. No asteroids.
Mm-hmm.
Yet.
A little
Mm-mm.
scary. It's a little scary to think about.
A little bit.